How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Supergirl Season 5, Episode 19, titled Immortal Combat. This episode is also, as I have to state a lot, this episode is the somewhat premature end to Season 5. Due to the current human malware pandemic going around. Anyway, this episode, obviously, in it's we have Lex finally seeing the Leviathan ship. Brainy realizing that Lex is trying to kill Team Supergirl and betraying Lex. Brainy also summons Coral Docks of, I don't know what Earth TUD-16 according to the Wikia page. Anyway, he summons her to, as it were, keep him company as he plans to go onto the ship, summon the Leviathans, and shrink them down. Now, the episode, as we know, last week's episode ended off with, or maybe 2 weeks ago, I forget when the last one was aired. The episode ended with Lena admitting to being wrong and apologizing to Kara. As a result of this, Kara's a little more. Kara seems to be opening to forgiving her, but throughout this episode, it seems tenuous. But she does state that because that she cannot offer Lena absolution due to the fact that while yes, Kara made one mistake, a mistake that she made in order to protect her from being hurt by outside entities, to being hunted down, etc., etc. Lena responded to that with hurting Kara multiple times, and she brings up a lot of the times that that Lena had hurt Kara, stealing from her, betraying her multiple times, and that she cannot offer absolution. Now, this was done while John Jones, Megan Moore's Dreamer, and Alex, whose codename for the coming codename is unknown because she now is a vigilante, as discussed last episode. But yeah. So, unfortunately, with that anyway, now Lena seems to be somewhat understanding. She's like, Lena seems to be understanding of the situation. She realizes, yeah, I did mess up a lot, and she continues to work towards it. Now, obviously, Leviathan's plan is the Unity Festival. We're gonna, trap 4 billion people and kill them all, with the Earth populations being 7. That would cut the Earth's population in half, roughly. And, Lex obviously is like, oh, we'll just lose 4 billion people, and then they'll kill Supergirl and friends, and then I'll kill Leviathan, right? That's his plan. Because, Lex is a psychopath of epic proportions and should not be allowed to live. Oh, wait! A quote-unquote god resurrected him. Anyway! That was my watch reacting to something. I think Twitter probably. Anyway, because I'm not wearing it. Probably should wear it. Anyway, with all this going on, Leviathan goes on the offensive, as it were. They use John and Megan and Dreamer and Alex. I don't know why I forgot her name. As bait, as it were, to distract them while Lena builds the super suit, and of course the kryptonite radiation suit. Now, of course, as a result of this, Kara gets exposed anyway, trying to save William from Eve, who's not really evil in this world. Who's not really evil. She's just worried about her mother and is doing bad things, which to an extent is understandable. Now, of course, as Andrea is activated, as it were, to kill Kara by Gemma. Lena stops. This is while Kara is in VR trying to get everyone to turn off the simulation. Now Kara's speech to the people about being hurt and having to move on and evolve, along with Lena stopping Andrea, realizes that they both messed up a lot throughout the season, and as a result of this, Kara decides to forgive her, which I would have been okay with them leaving it kind of hanging, because it would have been like, oh, it's because the season's over, it ended prematurely and whatnot. It's all good. Now, of course, they decide to forgive, and Dreamer realizes Brainy is dying. This is where the cliffhanger of the season ends, because unfortunately we don't get to see them saving Brainy due to human malware. As stated before, the season's ending prematurely. We also see that Lex went to his mother and gave her the Leviathan, drunken Leviathans. Anyway, obviously this is it is what it is. It needs must, as discussed during the Batwoman review. They had to cut it short. Human malware is it's a pandemic. They couldn't continue filming and whatnot. It's a danger to the actors. As a reviewer, I have to be understanding of this. Overall, both this season and this episode were amazing. I can't wait to see what season 6 has to do. Season 6 is apparently not announced for a date, but my guess it's going to start in January 2021 with the rest of the shows. Flash, Black Lightning, and Batwoman are all announced. I believe... Was anything else announced? Arrow Wiki. Let me look at the Arrow Wiki. Homepage. Flash, Season 7, Season 4 of Black Lightning, and Season 2 of Batwoman, along with Season 6 of Supergirl. More than likely all 4 of them, along with Legends and Green Arrow and the Canaries, will all start in January 2021 from the looks of it. Because we've got 1, 2, 3 of 6. That's half of them all being January 2021. Of course, Stargirl starts tonight, from my understanding, right after Legends, this episode of Legends, which I believe is the season finale. Anyway, obviously you guys will see that tonight. Anyway, that's gonna be for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe for new. Tell me what you guys thought in the comment section down below. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.